Hi, I'm Rick Carter. I'm the ringmaster here at Moonshots. Welcome to Your Business 2.0. Today, we're talking to a number of members of the collective at Moonshots, a group of creatives who drive business growth and aim to develop global businesses. In particular, we're focusing on a program that we have going at Rove in South Australia to create an entire new industry.
My background is in television, broadcast TV. I started at ABC doing live concerts. So we had, I think my biggest production, we had 9 cameras set up for a band. And I did the live switch for that. And that was very fun and exciting. Then I moved over into when I shifted to Adelaide. I went into news and current affairs and a lot of the behind the scenes stuff there, sometimes camera operating, sometimes just studio-based work. But I never really lost the love for live. And then when podcasting became a thing, and I sort of fell in love with the idea of what a podcast was, sort of long-form communication where you can really get to know what a person's about and why they do these things. It's not short-form like TV anymore. I fell in love with that. But I brought that TV aesthetic with me. Podbooth was set up as a place, a location that professionals could come who wanted a professional-sounding podcast could come and they could record. And it really became more about the ease that people could create a show that, a lot of the people we work with are people from various industries and businesses that that's their passion. Their passion isn't to be a podcaster. They know they want a podcast. They know the power of a podcast and a video podcast, but that's not what they want to be. They want to stick to their industry, what they're great at. So Podbooth was set up as a place that they could go, that they could invite their guests, their professional guests, and be proud of, and that they wouldn't have to worry about any of that tech stuff. That's what I love. All that editing stuff, the stuff that usually does people's heads in, that's my favorite part. So I love that part. So I'll take all that. Podbooth is set up so we can take the load of the technical away from everyone and they can just concentrate on having a great show and then go back to their normal life. What we've seen with the podcasts that are business driven that we have through Podbooth is that it doesn't play like an ad. That's what the great thing about these things are. It plays like people who care about the world that they're in, their business, and they're talking to other like-minded people and they're learning from each other. It's conversations. It's these people in business who get to have a one-on-one with someone they would never normally get, or they'd get like maybe 5 minutes at a conference. That may be all you get. With a podcast, you can invite your dream guest on and you get sometimes an hour with them face to face. If they're not in person, we have remote links so we can have a face to screen and we can cut to that and to make it look quite dynamic. And businesses can build their relationships in a much more personal way. The thing that gets me most excited about Moonshots is there's this collaborative energy and everyone's trying something new and really bold. It's exciting and everyone's really keen to work with each other and help each other as much as they can. We're all given the opportunity to focus in on what we want to do. We don't have to work with others, because it becomes your place to really build and shine. But you've got this community around you that want to help you because we've all got complementary skill sets. And that's what I find most exciting.